Okay, so it's the day after Fire the Grid, and apparently lots of people participated with the joy sessions that we had happening all over the world, and I thank you, and our planet thanks you, and the people thank you, and even the people who are soundly sleeping, thank you. They just don't know they thank you yet. So everybody that participated in any way, shape, or form, it's with much gratitude that we all say thank you. Um, Celia asked me what the beings said, and they hadn't said anything. But when I went and checked in and asked what they were doing, I just saw this guy in one of the robes, with the tied things, with the big thing. I've never seen one of them again since that time. And he was looking at me. The robe was over his head, like, and he put his thumb up like this. And then he was on a hopscotch board and he wiggled his ass or its ass, whatever, thumb up, wiggle, 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 hop, 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 skipped around, put their 2 feet out, put them back in, put his thumb up again, and hopped down to the rest of the game. It was definitely a dance. Woo, woo. They were doing a dance and they kept putting their thumb up like this. And I have had to learn to discern from words to action because humans want to know. Right? What happened? Right? What happened? What happened? Well, what happened was we have shifted the course of what's happening. We were going this road and we've done Fire the Grid, and enough of us have gone ping, right? That it's shifted. So instead of coming down out of us this way, it's made a shift and we have changed something. And so it was happy. The thumbs were up. The bum was wiggling. My sense was, hey, we did good. So Fire the Grid went well. And ultimately, Fire the Grid may be over, but there's lots of stuff to learn about using energy, creating with energy, manifesting with energy. Like, we can change the planet, and we just need to be coming together regularly and do it. The beings have given me another energy date. So we are in a position of having another mass meditation. It's just over 27 hours. So it runs from the 12th of January all day through the 13th of January into the morning of the 14th. And what they said was that it was an upliftment day, something to physically get your own powerhouse ready. So it's the same thing. Meditate and pray. If they bring you joy, you want to connect, you want to put your hands up, you want to draw that energy through you into the planet. We are receiving that energy and we're conduits for it. It gets transmuted, it's drawn through us, and it's sent into the planet. In the beginning, it was all about meditation and prayer because they were keeping the box very small. I think they didn't want to scare everybody off with, the fact that there's so much more to the God issue, to the angel issue, to the spiritual realm of what's happening. There's so much more to it because otherworldlies and extraterrestrials and creatures and beings from out somewhere else are all also from the God source. Everything comes from this love place. Just unadulterated, pure love, and love from that creation. Now, we're that creation, and not only are we that creation, we're now imbued with the ability to be that creator. We have to continue to keep that as the main objective, especially with Fire the Grid. So Fire the Grid is done. We've done it. We've elevated the field. We've elevated our own bodies. But it's like exercise. You want to keep the momentum of your choices. Is this a high frequency decision, or is this a low frequency decision? Am I going to steal that candy bar? Right? Low frequency decision. Am I going to not steal that candy bar and feel better about my choice? It becomes self-policing. So I guess the biggest thing coming up now is whether or not we want to participate in the January 13th party, where we come together. You have a lot more time to try to get people together and come together. Ultimately, it'd be great if Princeton got involved again and told us, hey, you guys are really making a difference. Look at the field shifts. Look at the things that are happening. Because that's the other thing humans love is proof.
Measurement. We did get somebody to at least like watch the global consciousness project, like measurements. So we did get someone to watch, but we just haven't, we don't know how closely they watched, if they analyzed the data or what they're doing with it.
Yeah. And we don't know. You know, in my case, I'm just like a megaphone in here and like some massive earmuff where somebody are telling me things. And, you know, I don't even come forward with things unless I've heard it 3 times. I'm really, really careful that it's not just something dumping information into my ear so that I can tell the people. I don't want to tell the people anything that I don't know is truthful to my own knowledge. So the next date is January 13th, 2022 at 11:11 GMT. And it's another opportunity for us to come together. But it's not as much to help the planet. The planet's already doing its thing. This one's for you. Your decisions right now count. They count more than they ever did in any other time in history. I still don't know what's coming for us. And the minute I do know something, then, you know, I will share it. But there's definitely another energy date coming, and they always seem to come up with something that we can do. So, you know, if we just keep moving towards yes, then they will just keep sending yes things to do, and we can do them collectively.